VTuber Media.
VTube
There's
Studio,
VTuber
my bad.
Maker, VTube Studio. It is also free. All right, let's roast him.
How Coomer is this, man? I need to know.
It has very positive reviews.
Well, yeah, it's fucking. It's
positive.
really easy to fucking impress VTuber people. No offense.
No, that VTuber concert where the dude flips up his hair and all the girls scream.
Oh my!
He's just like wiggling around.
It's literally a pre-recorded, like, the vocals are not live. This is basically a shitty music video, and you're like, like, fuck off! You just got to see the eyes on his model. What the fuck?
Man, this is gonna put a lot of people out. I like how the top comment on this is, "I can now live out my dream of being Germa 985."
Yeah, this is gonna be something that, like, low-level VTuber streamers are gonna use.
Yeah.
But a lot of the higher level, they get their shit done and modeled by, like,
Oh yeah, and
I like how if you
very
scroll
detailed
down
people.
in
It's
the
all
About This
expensive.
Software thing on VTuber Maker, the girl, you can see her panties.
well, yeah, again,
Wow.
horny.
I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna start making horrible VTubers of our characters.
Oh, good. I think you can make like a cute mystery.
Fun
Yeah,
to join my
but
Zoom
Tyler, you
meetings with
forgot
and
the
get bullied.
first word. Horrible.
Okay.
I'm going to make them curse.
I used to make like loving recreations of all of our. This is for Abe. I used to make like loving recreations of our characters in Soul Calibur 6 because it has a very like robust character creator. So
And then he'd make little tournaments of them.
Oh yeah, I just like watched them fight while I was doing other shit.
Can you make us all minions and we'll all do an episode where we're all VTuber minions?
Oh Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
hell yeah.
I'm not doing.
Just
my
go
homework on
get
that one.
VTube Studio. Underscan. The tutorials are out of date and they have changed everything. You can't stream with it as the menu will always pop up on OBS. Paywall after paywall. Expensive subscriptions which are non-refundable as soon as you realize it doesn't work as it should. Oh, and no support. They have Discord, which is useless, and I got no response. So it's an expense price, but a cheap knockoff of something like VTube Studio 2D models and VC face 3D models, smiley face. Thanks for stealing money.
I have a negative review here who says no sex update. I'm also seeing a review.
Update. How dare they?
I have a review here that says, I can now escape my mortal and physical body and ascend to the 2D plane as an anime boy. This person has 833 hours on record in VTube Studio. Then there's someone who says, don't become a VTuber, it's for your safety. 991 hours.
Nobody reads the reviews anyway, so I'll just say I can lick my elbow.
1366 hours.
I think I have something that's very important to note in the very first video. In the very first few seconds, there's the important notice that says, these models belong to their respective VTubers and are not included in the app. So they're literally showing us something they made for somebody else who is, and these things are not in the app. It's followed up by some sample models are included, but you have to create or commission and import your own live 2D models.
So it's literally just, it's a rigging software is what it is.
Yeah, probably.
Damn, that's really funny. So, we're gonna, now that you have all this information to roast your friend, just let him know there's no sex update and he'll have to stop.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh boy.
I don't know how you, because he'd be like anything I would try to roast him about, he would be like, yeah, yeah, and then he would like roast himself about it. Like he's one of those people.
Hey, one of those guys.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, what's up, buddy? Hello.
Why is the Doom theme playing?
I'm running through my epic theme.
Epic.
I'm just playing. I'm playing like a Spotify or whatever.
I have a very important. one for whenever like shit starts going down. Let me make sure the volume's down. If shit starts going down, I can just play this.
Oop, I gotta unmute it.
Hell yeah.
How did you force this into
That's a
my
great
ears?
one.
See, that's the benefit of having the music muted. I don't know what's playing. I don't need to know what's playing.
Fucking goddamn.
Wrong.
M says, "Fuck your shit."
Yeah, like goddamn. Like I think I have some pretty good shit in here. Actually, I'll go fuck myself. But I also have the most important bit of music. Alright, but we're all here, so that's very good.
How do you keep turning the music back on? Fuck
Yeah.
off.
And it keeps getting louder.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, I guess, like, goddamn.
Everyone
you can-
take turns shitting on Tyler's
Yeah.
choices today.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Tyler
alright.
liked ambient music.
It helps set the
generally-
scene!
I don't like it. Because it just makes me feel like there's too many sounds happening, and I'm not in control of the volume. I have to.
You are
check
control
it
of the
every
volume.
time. Yeah, but like when a new song starts, the volume is entirely different than the previous song. It makes me feel like I'm about to explode.
Alright,
And,
alright. Jesus Christ.
I don't like it, so you can fuck off.
Damn, alright. If you do not want music playing while I'm doing things, there. If you head to the top of your browser there, you're on
All in favor say fuck off.
Fuck off.
Off.
Alright,
I
figure it out.
turned off the thing for the full playlist.
Yeah.
You go to the top of the thing, and you turn off playlists,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
figure it out
it'll
yourselves,
never make
ass.
noise for you.
Figure it out yourselves, assholes. I'm playing whatever the fuck I want.
Kick them always down. Kick them always down.
Everyone dies. That's it.
Okay, I'll go to bed now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm
Alright.
free.
Like,
This
Is there a way
really
to
won't
adjust
stop.
it? Like, is there a way to adjust it for just me and not everybody? 'Cause
well, I mean, yeah. You only do it like for everyone, like, or for yourself, like.
Yeah,
Like-
I have not been listening to music this entire
Yeah,
time.
player side, you have control over. If you don't want anything playing at all, then you can mute the tab. If you right click on the tab at the top of your browser, there should be a mute tab button or mute site button.
Oh, I was just curious because it seems like every time I turn it back down, like somebody immediately turns it back up.
No, it's when
And
that song
every time I
changed.
kiss, I swear I
Which
can
is
fly.
not how it should work. The global volume controls should work with playlists. There's also a global volumes control thing. If you click down on in the music tab, there should be a little thing. If you set playlists either all the way down or like down to like a lower level, then it should be more tolerable.
You know what else there is?
Yeah. We can do something else tonight, guys. It's fine.
Okay, I vote we take a nap.
If you don't want to play tonight, I'm like genuinely serious. You can
I
play.
literally dodged last time because I was in such a bitchy mood. So
You're,
this is better than last time.
I'm not. If you say so.
Look, I know when I'm being a bitch, and I am. But also, not last week, but the week before was so much worse. I probably you don't want to hear it.
In any case, I am going to be playing stuff, and so, self-moderate, okay?
It's been.
I'm going to fucking mute this soundboard, I swear to
It's
Christ.
been.
Legitimately, I'm kind of discombobulated now. Hang on, I need a fucking moment. Alright, that's it. I am genuinely muting this. I'm like actually kind of tilted, I'm not gonna lie.
We did
First
it,
we
boys.
say
We
we
did
don't
it.
like the music, and then we go.
Kind of fucking, not gonna lie, I kind of like need a minute, like, god damn it.
Now you good?
Just trying to like figure out where the hell I was.
Now you know how it feels. No.
Yeah, motherfucker, like, you were having fun when we did the fucking Streets Are Paved with Bone, okay? That was funny. No, this is just being mean to me, like, goddamn. I'm like that meme where it's like, why everyone's so mean to me? And it's a dude with like an incomprehensibly fat ass standing in the shower. I love you guys so much. Anyway,
Friend.
yeah, if you guys are playing shit, I cannot hear it, and it's like it's bliss.
Oh no, it's not. We're not playing it on the board. We're singing it because
Yeah,
we can't play it on the board.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So I can't play soundboards from other chats. Is it because I'm only on the basic Nitro and not on the fancy Nitro?
I don't know how Nitro pricing works. I didn't know there was a basic Nitro.
Yeah, there's like Jesus Christ. There's like a $3 a month one and a $10 a month one.
Yeah, I
$10.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. So why can I not play sounds from other sounds?
So last week when I did it, I had to because it wouldn't let me do Abraham's, for instance, and he actually has the fancy one. And so I actually had to restart Discord completely to update to his soundboard.
Yeah, but I have them here.
Well, no, but it showed his, but it showed his old one. So because of that, it just quit the whole thing. Like, it wouldn't let you do any of them. So I actually had to like close out of Discord and I had to reboot Discord to get it to go. But it showed that there was a soundboard. I just couldn't get any of them to work.
This motherfucker really rebooting everything.
Let me try and restart Discord. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh God.
How's everyone doing? Isaac, you doing good, buddy?
Yeah.
You're like the only person who hasn't been like lighting me on fire, so I care about you right now.
Whoa.
I mean, to be fair, I did lead the vote to fuck off, so
Well, yeah. I can't get mad at you for leading diplomacy. Or democracy, I guess is the better word for that.
You know,
Yeah, we
it was
were
more of a
very
hostile takeover,
diplomatic.
but, you know.
That's nice and pretty. Alright.
Also, there was a thing on my previous character sheet that I didn't write down, but I
Close the
remember
Foundry link again.
having.
What was that?
I remember I looted, like, there was the crown, yeah, because that was of some significance. But I also got a necklace from something.
I might have failed to notate
I don't know if
this.
it was on my original sheet or not. But I remember getting a necklace, and I was like, I put it on, and it wasn't anything magical. I was just wearing it.
Oh yeah,
I want to sell it.
Yeah. Mystery has a ruby necklace. That's right. It was a golden ruby necklace. So
Yeah.
Let's add that. Very easy to add.
Cool. Because I didn't remember what it was. I just remember it was valuable, and I was like, mine. Because I haven't been looting, and I need money.
Mm. I also need to add that you have that horned ring from Hallister. That is a nice little gift that he gave you.
Yeah.
Let's give it a little. Making items in this is really easy. You can get as buck wild with it as you want, or just keep everything without an icon. Like, it's up to you. Like, I'm gonna give it an icon right here. This image browser is very versatile. You just right click on whatever it is you made, go to edit item, and you edit it away. These nuts, hilarious, Emily.
I know, I have these nuts. In case anybody wants to know.
Speaking of which,
On your carpet over here.
hold on.
So I believe the answer is yes. You have to have upgraded fancy Nitro to be able to play soundboards from other people's.
Womp womp.
So speaking of these nuts, I've lived my life.
Candle in the wind.
No, I've lived my life for so long and didn't know that this was a thing.
Oh boy, what is it? Isaac, these nuts. Oh wow, wow, amazing.
I know. I've made it 31 years without, and then I saw a video and I was like, shit. That one's good.
I feel like this is very dependent on accent.
Exact these knots.
Also, yes, if you left-click on any item in your inventory, it'll link it into the thing. Or if it's like, a consumable item, it'll actually go ahead and use it up. So you can, like...
Consume
Here
these
you
nuts.
go, buddy. Here's these nuts.
Yep. And, like, of course, there's your weapons and shit like that. That's how you do your attackies.
Oh. Also,
I
fun thing,
remember this shit.
fun thing that I learned that helped a lot, like especially when you're looking at shit. A hotkey for opening and closing your character sheet is C.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Holy fuck.
That's useful.
I didn't know that. Whoa! Holy shit, this is changing the game. My god, this is gonna be great for my other group, too.
It's
You're
into
not
the
having to go
game.
through fucking menus every single time.
I mean,
you
like,
need to, get something.
I'm gonna have to do that anyway because I'm the fucking DM, but...
Yeah, but, you will not always.
So, what was I gonna say here? So, last session, as we all remember, was kind of like a opportunity to get used to the system, and just generally, let's go ahead and port over to Yawning Portal. Yeah, just like kind of to get used to things, and we're still gonna be doing that a little bit, but we're gonna like ease our way into things, and we're gonna be starting the second level of the other mountain pretty soon. So wait till everyone loads in because we did do like a lot of different character scenes last time, which I thought was a lot of fun. Like playing these out. But I also wanted to do something with Mystery, but Emily didn't join us last time. So are you guys all in the Yawning Portal, or is it still loading for you guys?
Still
Loading.
It's still
I'm
loading.
at 79, 80.
Okay,
Oh,
there
I'm
it is.
in.
Okay, I just wanted to make.
Damn
I was looking at the how the letters weren't going, and I was waiting to see if there was any kind of issue, but no, it's just a matter of
I'm in.
time. So
That's a good Hooters shirt.
Yeah, no, Brandon really went in on it, and the drawing tools are pretty decent in this. I don't know if they're as good as Roll20s are, but like they're solid.
I find it to be not as good.
Yeah. This is fine with me because less drawing. Goddamn, no, I'm kidding.
It means they're gonna work shittier.
So, Mystery, I don't know exactly what you've been doing like over the course of, let's say, like the past day while your friends have been going about doing all their preparation to dive a little further, but I think it's safe to say that I can place you in the Yawning Portal.
Yeah.
And let's say it's about I imagine Mystery is kind of nocturnal, given the sunlight sensitivity and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's the evening, the sun is setting, and you've got a bit of the bar up at the front all to yourself. It's a bit of a slow night, and people haven't really been bothering you that much. It seems like in the lull between delvings, you're afforded a sense of just like generally being left alone. And while you're kind of just like sitting there to like doing whatever you're doing, what is Mystery doing?
Right now, she's just sitting there, like, basically thinking, like, I gotta find a place to unload a necklace. I want to go back down, but I really do need more money, don't I? Because I'm not getting freebies.
I do have a fun store that we can go to, that you can bring your friends to, as a matter of fact. But while you're kind of pondering and just like going over your things, you hear just like a clunk as a calloused rough hand places a mug, like a pint of like a copper stein of ale on the bar, and you see it's Dernan, and he's looking at you like a little. Looking at you like kind of inquisitively, and he says, well, you're not screaming, cackling, or preaching mad at passerby in the street, so I imagine that Hallister hasn't gotten entirely in your head yet. How are you feeling?
Fine. I mean, it's really great down there, but having to come back up here every 5 minutes is not, my preferred way of doing the Undermountain, but I guess I'm not gonna do it alone, so it is what it is.
There's a lot of people that Hallister has taken in under his wing, and invariably, they are chewed up and spit out in some form or fashion. So I want to ask you, what are you planning on doing whenever he does that to you?
Honestly, like, as long as we all are having a good time, then I guess I'll just accept it. I mean, I'm making my bed, so I'm gonna lay in it whether I really like it or not. Like, I'm liking it so far.
Durnan kind of frowns a little bit. He takes a moment to like puff a cigar that he has in his hands, and he's just like, I remember whenever I was very young and I was just like you. I'm glad that I was fortunate enough to make it out alive, but I lost a lot of things looking for something that I wouldn't find in the Undermountain. I hope that you find it is, whatever it is you're looking for.
No, look, to be frank with you, I haven't lived an entirely savory life up to this point, so we might as well just continue the trend, because it's working for me. If I become you one day, that'll happen. But for the time being, I'm out to do what I want.
Being Durnan isn't so bad, but the hardest part is seeing people gamble their lives and throw them over the precipice of the well. I know I can't stop them. No one will ever stop the Undermountain from taking the lives of the curious. So it's best to act as a sort of gate warden. And at the very least, I could put a price on it to dissuade those who aren't willing to pay. But I remember the times down there fondly, with me and my people and sword in my hand. You feel like you're on top of the world, you're rolling in gold. And then Hallister turns his face on you and laughs. And it's a very sobering moment. And truth be told, I haven't found him as interested in a person in quite some time as he is with you. I'm just saying, if you feel like you're in too deep and you want to pull out, you have someone to talk to. Someone who's been where you are before. Someone who's been the object of Hallister's fascination and has lived to tell the tale. It's okay to ask for help.
Yeah, it's very fair. Hallister, it's probably the most dangerous person that I've ever met, but like not by a lot. So I can take care of myself.
All right. You have someone to talk to. Mystery, while you're talking, you do remember a certain store that you think could probably pawn. You could probably pawn some stuff on. You remember the owner of the store to have a very colorful personality. Let's say, someone you,
buddy.
Huh?
This is Emily speaking. Is it my buddy?
It might be your
my
buddy.
best friend.
And you think that it might be funny to expose some of your companions to this. Would you like to grab some
Oh, hell
of
yeah.
them? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna be like, we're gonna go someplace fun. Probably the most fun place in this entire city. Swear to God.
So, if everyone is down, Mystery is going to be taking you guys to a particular shop in the dock ward. It's in a dingy part of the city. You definitely pass by like a couple hovels and whorehouses and orphanages on the way over. But eventually you do arrive at a very interesting building. So the thing about this place is that it's a kind of a sunken wooden building. It is the time and age and just general proximity to salt water has worn on the wood that makes up this building. But a prominent thing to note is that it has like these very open glass windows, and as you look through the glass windows, you see that it is all purple on the inside. Like, everything on the inside of this place is purple. There is, like, this swirling fog of just purple. Everything that is on the shelves are purple. The shelves themselves are purple. And you see a sign hanging on the inside, or on the outside, that just says, Ye Old Zoblob Shop. The sign is, of course, painted purple.
Aha, but what color is the lettering?
It is a dark,
also
slightly.
purple.
It's a slightly darker purple.
Come
Or
on,
just
pick
like,
up on
oh
the
yeah,
trend.
I've heard of this place. It's like ye old Spencer's, right? Like,
Not far,
Except
not
purple.
far.
Josh, have you not loaded in
There.
yet?
I'm still on the yawning portal,
What the fuck did you do, my guy?
Oh, sweet.
brother. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
I'm
he
looking at
literally like just
fucking-
loaded us into the Zoblob shop, and you
I'm
just
looking at fucking
didn't
Whole
come up.
Horse.
Let me fucking move people back and forth real quick to get Josh on the goddamn map.
I was there.
I know.
Why?
Well, because I can't move people individually. I wish there was a way.
So I just need to refresh.
That's kind of whack.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think Josh is just borked.
Way to fucking go, Josh. Way to fucking
So-
go.
I just realized that Tyler managed to turn the damn music back on.
I mute the fucking page. Like it's not up to me to like fucking police your fucking audio experience.
Nobody will teach me how because
It's-
every time we try, we cut you off
It,
and make memes.
I'm sorry, I just was filled
Anyway.
with I was filled with a moment of complete, utter, blinding rage. Anyway, so yes, Mystery, as you open the door, the purple smoke comes billowing out of the front door. And once you're able to like establish a little bit of sight past this this point, you see there is a shorter than you man with this wiry white hair. With skin of an ashen tone, quite like yours, but maybe a little like, brighter and less saturated. And he is currently painting what appears to be 3 small taxidermied ponies, the size of cats. He's currently painting them with a purple brush. And as you all enter, he's like, "Oh, and hello, and welcome to ye old Zoblob shop. I do hope that you find my wares enticing."
I think I'm sensing a theme here in your shop.
You have a discerning eye, my lady. Yes, you see, everything here is coated in the most vivid of violets, the most pungent of purples, and the most lavicious lavenders. Isn't it lovely?
The most
Quite
foul of
beautiful.
fuchsias, yes.
I like you. Oh,
Tyler, why can I not see anything?
dude,
Because you're a bitch.
I don't know, my dude. Like, fucking move 1 square down. Did that work?
Yes.
Okay. Like, my
Alright.
buddy. It's like playing with a fucking
We're all
toddler.
good? We all see everything? We're all in the same room?
He's so salty today.
Brother, it's
Tyler's
not my
also
fault
had
you
it.
put me outside the map.
Anyway, Mister's gonna be like, "Hey, Zoblob, I got something that might interest you. It's not purple, but it may lead to it."
Is that little mystery? Oh, I swear I haven't seen you since 30-aught, whatever the fuck year it is.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, but look at you. Not purple, you say? Well, that's a bit of a problem. You know, that's sort of my thing,
Yeah.
right?
I do know that's your thing, but I'm gonna need we're gonna cut a deal, and you're gonna hear what I have to say. All right.
Okay.
So what I got? It's a gold and ruby necklace. Now, neither purple, I understand, but you have the know-how to turn around this gold and ruby necklace for a profit to get more purple. And I need the money. And we're buds, you know?
You are good for it, and you have, purloined many purple objects for me before. And
Oh
also,
yeah,
I mean,
it's great. Best purple ever.
You do give pretty good perp, it's true.
In fact, consider exchanging those rubies out for some amethysts, perhaps.
I like you. I'm gonna have to make a walkie slush joke at some point.
That thing bleeding, babe.
God damn it! Sorry, that really got me. I suppose that I will have to take a look. And he takes the golden ruby necklace from you, kind of jingles it around, looks at it, and says, maybe with some material components I could possibly transmute this into a lovely lavender, or
That's what I'm talking about, man. You know how to make it work.
What's another word for purple that isn't purple, lavender, violet, or fuchsia? Is that it? Is
oh.
Is mauve like a purple, or is that like a red?
It is.
Orchid, magenta,
I like
lilac.
Oh, magenta. The most
Perps McGurks.
Plum.
Perhaps a luscious lavender.
luscious
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle. No, periwinkle's blue.
Periwinkle's blue, you idiot.
I
Periwinkle
just
is
looked up.
blue.
I just looked up synonyms for purple. Okay.
We all know. We all know that.
No,
Google is it.
I'm gonna get periwinkle is blue mixed with purple because I know this because of Blue's Clues. It's blue and purple.
Okay. Anyway,
Periwinkle is the cat.
magenta is very workable. It's the most non-existent of all purple shades, you know.
Oh yeah, it exists and it doesn't, bud.
It's wonderful. I love it. In any case, I think I can give you a bit of a prorate for this here little bauble. And he digs around in his pockets, and he gets a purple bag. It looks like a nice Crown Royal.
It's a Crown
bag.
Royal bag.
It's like a crown. It's a Crown Royal bag, but the golden thread has been like replaced with like purple thread.
God, Zoblob would drink nothing but Crown Royal if he existed in our universe.
I get
The man
fucked up on the
doesn't even do
weekends.
highlight colors. It's crazy.
And he plops that in your hand and says, "That's one of my several increments of 100 gold pieces that I keep on hand. I think that will more than compensate your loss of this fine bauble."
I'll survive without the bauble, and I'll survive a lot better with the money.
Do you look in the
'Cause,
bag?
Yeah.
Every
Easy.
single
100 purples.
100 purple gold coins in there. They look like gold dragons. They're stamped and minted like perfectly. It seems like they've just been covered in purple paint.
There's actually a law here about defacing currency. You're going away for a long time, Zoblob.
No one
Yeah.
enforces that.
I'm fucking reporting him.
If you report my buddy, I'm just gonna say it's not gonna turn out well. Me and Zoblob, we got each other.
We go way back. You know, it's real in them streets, baby.
Yeah.
Some of your bruises in prison are gonna be purple, buddy. Don't worry.
Mystery.
All the better.
Excuse me. Oh shit. Mystery, you notice that there's a particular piece that is missing in the front of the store. Usually in this like corner of the store, facing one of the windows, is a stuffed beholder that has, of course, been painted purple, but it seems to be currently missing. You can see the hooks that used to hold it up are actually currently gone.
You actually sell that beholder, or is it just not here today?
It's it's being worked on for the moment. And you can make me an insight check.
Alright. Let's go.
Hey, Tyler.
Yes, buddy.
Do you remember how many healing potions
Oh,
Polly
I'm
sold us
so
last
good
week?
at insight.
I think Polly gave you 3. Yeah, no, Mystery, you've talked, you go way back with Zoblob, and he's lying out his ass. He's like, he's nervous. He actually brings his nails up and starts biting them a little bit as you ask this.
Hey, bud, you know I know you. Is there something wrong with it? Did someone take it? Did someone break it?
Okay, alright, and he kind of pulls you in and, like, starts whispering, "I'm a bit on the outs with the Xanathar Guild at the moment."
Oof.
Yes, it's not at all good. Josh, I'm gonna show you something that'll change your life here, buddy. If you open up your character sheet, top right, 3 little dots, click on that, either plutonium import or equipment shop will work. Plutonium import, if you open the item importer, you can find some perfectly workable healing potions. You can use the equipment shop and get some shit. Like, it's all there. Good shit to work with. He says, "Yes, well, I was a bit late on some of my payments. They got a bit testy with the purple coins. I told them that they're of equal economic value, possibly even greater if you account for the cost of the paint.
Yeah, no, the people still take the purple coins, usually, and if they don't, I just tell them how to remove the paint.
That's what I'm saying. But anyway, it's... one day I woke up and my beholder was gone. And, I mean, you know, it was an apparatus of theirs, but I'm wondering why they would have taken it back. It drew in customers. It made me feel safe on account of how it saw things.
Yeah, they might. I mean, you fall behind on the stuff, they're gonna start repossessing things, starting with the things you love most, so...
I do miss it very much. If I ever get it back one day, that will just be swell. It was really the centerpiece of my purple collection.
Look, if I ever come across anybody who has a lead on a giant purple beholder, I will 100% follow up on it.
Oh.
For the time being, work on your payments, because they don't fuck around.
I know. I've been in business for a long time, and ever since all that stuff happened a few decades ago, the Xanathar has been a very, very, testy individual. Very prone to changes that don't make any sense. I mean, he was never exactly a very consistent individual before, but here we are now. That's all very testy information. Would you like some purple baubles, perhaps?
I mean, if you got some purple health potions, but that's what I was planning on using the money for anyway. But yeah, no, anytime I can try to help out your business, talk about it. If the cameras are down there the next time we go.
Oh.
I mean, the eyeballs, cameras don't exist in this world.
That would be lovely. Josh, if you take a look, I was still using Electrum pieces to track Hallister points, but I also added a counter on the front of your character sheet underneath attributes. If you want to edit that whenever you gain and lose Hallister points, that is an option. She says, well, and of course, I forgot to mention, I have seen all of you on the thing, and let me just say, big fan of the color scheme here. He goes up to you, Hasdrith. Big fan of the color scheme there, my guy. Accent color, fantastic. Mwah. It has been a pleasure watching you defeat all of Hallister's crazy creations.
Thank you.
Are you in the market for perhaps a new cloak? You'll never guess what color it is.
Well, I'm afraid I'm a bit short on money here recently, but maybe some other time.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, my entire store is open for anyone who would like to take a look at things, and if you have any questions, just ask me. So, if any of you would like to poke around for some sort of trinket or anything like that in here, you can roll me a D100 and see what you might find.
Just see what. Is it the same /R?
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
How much are you selling that cloak for?
It's a simple, well, if you want a cloak with a little bit of pizzazz to it, might be willing to let it go for 150 gold pieces. But if you want just a simple one, I can let it go for 5.
I'll be back for the 151. I'm just kind of seeing how much I need to save. I have this neat rock. Maybe we can make a trade.
What color is it?
I don't know, because I don't remember adding this. I think you added this, but I have a stone fidget spinner.
Oh yeah.
I do. Yeah, you found
Tyler
this.
Did tell me about this.
Yeah, you did in fact pull the stone fidget spinner out of Hallister's pockets.
Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. Okay. I just saw stone fidget spinner. I'm like, what is this? I'll probably hold on to this, but I'll say I'll just have a pretty cool rock. Because I feel like Hazard would be a pretty. He'd be like a rock collector.
You are a you are a paladin of Doomathoin. That's his entire thing is stones and rocks and gems and shit.
Whenever he runs anywhere, you can hear the rocks clink in his pockets like a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
How bad do you want that cloak today?
I'm not. I mean, I can eventually find gold. It's not a big priority. It'd be pretty cool to have, but I'm not worried about it right now.
I can spot you spot you now and you pay me 200 later.
Damn, Durden.
Nobody knows how much I'm actually packing, so
That's a good point. Yeah, Durden's fucking loaded.
yeah, I have almost 6,000 gold pieces out of character.
Jesus
I'm not.
H. Christ!
Yeah, sure. I'd take it, I suppose.
I have 172, and I am like dying. Mystery needs to start picking things up.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I have almost 6,000 gold out of character, and I just keep it hidden.
It
and
is
do
almost
everything
entirely from whenever he knocked the spider down on floor 11 and got
Yeah,
the
and he
rubies
took
out
a
of
whole
it.
bunch of rubies. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I can make that deal. I'll say I can pay you back 200 later.
Very good. So,
Hey, Brandon, did you just say you only have 13 gold?
Yeah.
Wow.
he did spend a little bit previously, I do remember.
Well,
I don't
only
remember
have
what on,
32, and I've not spent any of mine.
well. So, Zoblob takes the 150 from you, Durden. He says, "Oh, lovely. Well, and look at this beautiful piece that I have here, and not only is it a delightful shade, it is indeed a vivid violet, with, like, it's sort of darker on the outside facing, with, like, a more vivid kind of purple on the outside, on the inside facing.
Yeah, the inside lining is different.
Yeah, and he hands it over to you, Hasdrith, and you feel like it is slightly magical. And I am going to add the Cloak of Perp Protection to your character sheet.
Heck yeah. Just for good faith, here's my favorite rock, by the way.
You're giving him the stone fidget spinner?
No, I'm just giving him my favorite rock.
You just give him a rock? Okay. He says, And you see
My
him...
favorite one.
Alright.
You see him
Well-
pick
Oh
it
no,
up.
I'm giving it to Durnan.
Oh, okay. As, like,
Oh, to
collateral.
me.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
fucking, if you were to give it to Zoblob, he would dump it in some purple paint immediately.
Yes, man.
No, don't worry about it. I'm immediately putting the journal entry for the IOU. You're good.
So, let's go down the list of the trinkets that everyone finds. Ashling, you are looking on the table, and there's a couple stuffed animals and, like, inkwells that are full of purple ink, but one particular piece catches your eye. There is a small purple dragon chest piece that is made out of a purple glass. It appears to be a queen.
Yas.
And if this is something you'd like to purchase, you can bring to Zoblob. I'm rolling on trinket tables. I love the trinket tables.
This looks neat.
Ah, yes, what a very lovely little piece. Ah, and what a lovely shade. Oh, it's gonna pain me to let this thing go, but I suppose... a gold piece will do.
Sold.
Alright, you acquire a purple glass queen.
Yas Queen.
Yes, Queen Slate. Let's see, Durden as your man. Durden was one of the best names to pick with a module with a character named Durden in it.
It's Durnan, Hallister, Hasdrith.
It's not nearly as bad as when we played for like over a year with a character named Arthur and a character named Erithir.
Yeah. So you're taking a look at some of the, as you're kind of fleecing Hasdrith over here, you're taking a look at some of the stuff that's laid up on the walls, and there's some pin-ups of some sexy purple tiefling ladies and whatnot, and there's
Oh man, if Zoblob ever dated a purple tiefling lady, he'd be so weird about it. It'd be great.
Oh god. There's some maps of the Sword Coast that have been painted purple, rendering them mostly unreadable. But there's this one particular picture of it looks like a little tiny sketch portrait of a goblin that has been rendered in like purple charcoal almost. It appears to be a male goblin who's pointing towards like the perceiver and striking like the A, like the Fonz pose, and he's got like a nice like kind of permed up hair.
You said, okay, what kind of thing is it? Like, I got that
goblin.
it's like permed up goblin. Okay.
It's a sketch of a goblin. Yeah, sorry. Okay, let's see, going down the list here. Ertos, as you're poking around, what do you find? Oh, that's fun. So Ertos, you are going over the shelves, with their purple lining and whatnot, and there's actually, like, something that's a little weird here. You find something that isn't purple. You find a small featureless brass orb.
Huh.
Do you
Neat.
pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay. You pick up this orb, and as your hand makes contact with it, it kind of lights up, and some small runes that were imperceptible to it before you picked it up start appearing on its face, and the runes glow purple.
Huh. I think I'm gonna be like, oh, Zoblop, what's this one?
I have no idea! I just know that it glows purple on touch, and that's very fun. It's like hidden purple. It's sort of understated. I'll be real with you,
Okay.
Home Slice. I have no idea what a lot of things in here are.
Yeah, he will just buy it if it is purple.
It's true!
That might explain why you can't pay your bills back. Anyway,
Oof.
so you don't know what it
man.
does though?
I'm not sure. I'm a wizard of very small skill, but I'm afraid that identifying items is not one of my strong suits.
Did I take? I don't think I did. Not on this character. Yeah, I guess I'll look over to the others and be like, does anybody like have an identify spell or something?
I think
I think
so.
I do. Let me pull it.
No. I just have detect
fail.
magic.
Yeah, I got it. I have.
Ashling identifies
Okay.
it.
Ashling, you
Perfectly mundane.
No, you take a look at this thing, and you run over with an identify spell, and this is a, you're not getting, like, where it's from, but you know that this is, like, a weirdly constructed drift globe. And I am going to configure permissions and let everyone observe that. It's in the 5th tab, the one with all the items and shit.
It's handy. It's just a handy little tool.
It is, basically, it is a drone that emanates light at command.
Oh, how far do we know how far?
Let's see here. The small sphere of thick glass, or brass in this instance, weighs 1 pound. If you're within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word, calls it Emanate the Light or Daylight spell. Speak another command word is an action to make the illuminated globe rise in the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet away from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. So yeah, it is a 60-foot little light boy.
How much do you want for this?
I'm assuming you don't tell him the nature of the,
Oh, fuck no.
Okay.
No, we're not gonna tell him.
Ashling is just going to look at
It's a
Ertos
really cool
and
ball.
nod and smile and say, it is very interesting for a little bauble.
Well, it's a nice little brass thing, but like the understatement really does kind of conflict with the vibe that I'm going for. 15 gold will do.
God, just toss
Alright.
15 gold to him.
Ashling was about to interject to do some bartering, but okay. It's your money.
I'm going to make like a little token for it. All these are going off of trinket tables, so I'm kind of making it up on the cuff. So I don't have this mechanically ready, but I will give you a drift globe that can like actually provide light on maps. And lastly, who else was looking? Mystery takes a look at the shelves while she's kind of talking to him. And let's see here. Mystery, there is a little purple candle that you find interesting because like it has a perfect wick. Just like it's like this small black cylinder jutting up from the wax. The candle looks like it's been melted like a little bit organically over time, but the wick is flawless and untouched.
You never burn this up?
I've tried. The damn thing doesn't work.
A candle that doesn't work.
It is purple.
Nope, I don't need it. It is purple.
Yeah, the trinket you rolled was a candle that can't be lit.
Amazing. That's all it is.
Yep. Oh, I love it.
All right. So while this is going on, I am going to get out that fancy chest that I took down in the one labyrinth level.
Ah, yes, the refrigeration chest.
And say, all right, I'm going to man, hold on to it. I was thinking, I might, yeah, okay. Scrap that, but I'm gonna kind of pull everybody in for like a team huddle thing while somebody is kind of talking to them, and says, "Hey, does anybody have anything that you want to unload for some gold? Doesn't have to be purple. I can help."
No, I really only had one. That's why I came here.
Don't
I've
really
already
have
sold all
anything.
my stuff.
I ain't really got a whole lot. Maybe this, kinda wanna keep it though, the Manicore head, it looks pretty cool.
Alright. I mean, that's fine, it's just, I can make shit purple.
Wait, what? When, how?
I'm
It's
an
a simple
artificer.
little cantrip.
I can tinker.
Oh, okay.
Also, there's a cantrip that can color shit.
Yeah, there's also that too.
I do be tinkering though.
But if I do the tinkering, it actually affects it. It's not an illusion. Like it just straight up is.
Mm-hmm. So I'm using one of the Candlekeep mystery tokens for the drift globe. I'm gonna like change the size, but I took one of Ninny's kitties and made it purple.
Oh, you should just make it like it turns into a cat when you light it up.
You know what? That might be it.
I did buy a purple cat from Zoblob in a different campaign.
It's true. I love
All right.
Zoblo.
If none of you have anything you want purple, like this is just an easy. Like they straight up said, like he'll buy it because it's purple. It doesn't have to be of value. It just has to be purple.
It's true. I'll make terrible financial decisions about it.
And he's been here for decades.
Bob,
so-
we gotta get you like a therapist or something.
Put all these rocks in there. Put all these rocks in there.
What's a therapist? Is it purple?
He's doing fine. I mean, he didn't pay his bills, so he's doing a little less fine. But
Mister, he didn't pay the Xanathar. They're gonna make him disappear next.
Dude, darn it.
yeah,
Let's go find
don't
some
bother
rocks
the
outside.
Xanathar.
I mean, I don't want to be nickel and
He's
diming.
painting cats. This guy needs help.
To be fair, he's not painting cats.
Yeah. To be fair, Violet was
literally painting cats.
no. To be fair, Violet was not painted.
Violet is just
Alright.
purple.
Okay. So speaking of, all right, Zoblob, how much do you owe the Xanathar?
Oh gosh, it sort of changes from week to week depending on how the people who come to collect feel.
Okay, what was the number they asked for last time?
7,000. I thought it was a little strange, but I mean, I don't argue with my collectors.
That's. Jeez, Zoblob,
That's a lot. That's
Well-
a lot, man.
I'm not buying into this business. Fuck that.
You might need to argue a little bit with your collectors. I think I'd argue just a smidge.
But why would I argue with them? That will make them beat me more.
Yeah, they will go back to the Xanathar and say what happened, so don't argue with them.
You
But
can-
also maybe try to get in their good graces.
So
Alright.
I have an idea for this fucking drift globe that has evolved organically over time. And also,
Somebody's stuck in it. So.
well, no, just click on your own. Whoever's doing that, click on your own token and then type. Jesus Christ! I'll make it only belong to Ertos. Christ alive! All right.
It's a talking globe now.
Let me. I actually had 3 choices of kitty, because Ninny had. Yeah, I know. Ninny had her itty bitty kitty committee.
Yeah, Ninny does have 3 cats just all at once.
Yeah, that little extra dimensional space was in fact also purple.
Oh shit, that would have been so much money.
Well, he would have to go to Candlekeep to go there, but yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. But
So,
he'd buy it.
there were also this, and there was also this, but I kind of like the Calico one because he looks a little tubby. Just like, it's just like a little guy.
Look at
Friend.
But anyway, we'll decode this whenever we get actually into the dungeon. Is there anything else any of y'all would like to do?
I want potions.
Oh, well, I do in fact sell some extra potions. The additions of a few flavoring agents to make them purple might affect the effects a little, but
Good or bad, Zabla, because this is going to be very important.
Possibly-
Good or bad.
possibly
Don't
both.
you have like a contract with a potion person already?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the people who make it for a living, but thank you. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ! Like,
I'm
we're-
trying
Why
to
is the
figure out
cum
how
so
this shit
big?
works.
There's so much cum.
it's all purple.
Wait.
Horrifying.
Wait. Very important. Hang on. And there we
Make
go.
It, yo.
Perfect timing.
Ah, that was good.
Anyway, yeah. So
Yeah,
that. This is Zoblob's shop. He sells purple curiosities and curios. He's a cool dude. He'll buy almost anything if it's purple.
And some things if they're not.
Mm-hmm.
So if I like a lot of plums, right? Like exclusively plums for like a couple days.
Jesus.
Theoretically, yes.
Yeah, theoretically. NGL, my dude.
Okay, so I got a grift for us guys.
How much money are you gonna spend in plums?
Until
question
we're plumb
is-
out of them.
The
Enough.
question is not how much money am I going to spend in plums. It's how much money is he going to give me for my purple turds.
Probably less than
Jesus
the plums.
I didn't think this was going to go into like fucking Ashling's
He said he'd
scatological
buy it, not for a lot.
scatological scams.
Also, we should not be grifting the guy who's already 7,000 gold in debt to the Xanathar. That does not make us the good guys.
I am perfectly destitute, but at least I have this shit.
But you see, it was the 7,000 gold thing. That was just yesterday. The week before, it was 30 copper, and I paid him off entirely. Then he came back and said that I didn't. They're a very finicky group.
Did something change? Did you do something?
I have no idea. The contract I signed was not purple, so I didn't pay too much attention to it.
Do you have a copy of this contract?
No.
Jesus.
Bob, you always
We're not
gotta
gonna
read the
take-
terms and conditions. My God, this is why we
You
don't come
can't
here.
fix his business, but he's been here for decades, so obviously something's working. Anyway, let's go get potion.
Zoblob's one of my favorite fucking characters in anything. I love him so much. Would you guys like to go visit Polonia?
Yeah, I guess we're going
Yeah,
to see
sure.
Polly.
Yeah, this will be the first time I meet Polly.
Oh, have you not? Hazard hasn't met Polly.
Nope.
That's right. Alrighty, let's go.
Maybe
meet
she'll sell
Polly.
plums.
Oh god, excuse me. So, man, I made the tokens.
This is not her store.
So no, this is my standing store until I get a specific Polonia's potion.
Yeah, she just decided. She's like, yeah, I traded
I
in
did not make it again. I was going to go to the fucking token select, not that.
Christ. Yeah, she's currently renting out a space, I guess. No, she's like,
No, don't do that. Don't do that. There's already I can't look up Polly already.
what is
Poor-
happening?
Poor woman.
What are you
You
guys
just said
doing?
Polly's renting out a. You just said
Yeah, the
Polly.
space.
A place?
Yeah.
A space?
Yeah.
Renting out a space like shop owners do? How is that
This is one of
sexual?
Is
I
this
thought
one
you
of
were.
these bullshit,
I thought you were
Jimmy
saying that
thought,
in
like-
response of like the
some
cum.
weird simmer thing I don't
Oh,
understand.
no. No,
Oh, okay.
it was just him jumping off of.
Okay. See, no, okay. I have to
Abe,
explain
I
myself just a little
need
bit.
you to
You
put
were-
your boner away, you horny motherfucker.
No,
It's always about sex with this dude.
Oh my god. Never mind. I'm done.
Alrighty. So, yeah, so everyone, who goes in first?
Me. I need potion the most.
Mystery walks in. Mystery walks in. and Polly, like, hears the bell ring, and she's like, "Oh, Mystery, it's so good to see you." And then one other person walks in, and then another, all 5 of them are in here, and she's like, and she briefly passes out.
Whoa! Pick her up off the floor.
Okay, I have a thing for this.
What? I don't think she's hurt, but okay.
Well, I'll let you do that without expending.
She is unconscious.
I'll let you do that without expending a spell slot. As you just like kind of give like a tiny little puff of healing magic, and she's like, okay, sorry, I just got a little overwhelmed. I'll fire you in my story all at the same time. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh my god. Hi, I'm Polly. I know I met all of you guys before, except for you, Mr. Hadrith, Sir Hadrith. Do I call you Sir Hadrith, or do I just call you Mr. Hadrith, or do I call you like King Hadrith? Are you a king, or are you just a knight? Or are you like servicing a king or something like that?
Sweetheart.
I'm sorry, I just don't know how to address guys. Oh my god, it's so cool that you're all here.
Yeah, sometimes we're in the same room. We were out doing errands, and I need more potions. I have one left. It's fantastic, by the way.
Oh.
But I do need more.
That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me ever, and I'm so glad that you guys are here in my shop all at the same time. I mean, I'm such a big fan of all the stuff you guys do at the Underground. It's so cool and inspiring, and it just makes everyone want to be a knight. I'm sorry, I'm doing it again.
Yeah, whatever. Polly, if you had to name a cat, what would you name it?
Oh.
Also, it was an orb. I don't know how it turned into a cat.
It's not a cat yet. Let me just say, like, you know, we're gonna get to that, okay? Well,
I feel like it's
Purely
funnier that it's a cat
hypothetically,
now.
and for no reason, what would you name a cat?
yeah, sorry. Well, I was
it's
gonna.
funnier that it is now a cat.
I think
or this
so.
Like, where the fuck did this purple cat come from?
I think what let's play this. While you were on the way over to Polly's, you were like messing with the globe, and you figure out its command word by reading the runes. And as you has a
cat setting.
But as you like spoke the command word, it rose into the air, and it just became a spectral purple cat. And it just goes
up, down, left, right. BA start.
Yeah. So that's the deal. So yes, as you walk in, there is a purple cat indeed, and so Polly's like, well, he or she is definitely purple.
Arthos takes the cat. He's got it under the arms, holding it up. It's like a long cat right now. And when Polly says he or she, he kind of just like looks at the cat and then holds it up above his head and looks up. He's like, yep,
and it immediately takes a piss.
Nah, it is a little holographic cat. I guess you can touch it and hold it, but you know. If it's purple, then, you know, we halflings tend to use, nice flowery names for things, so maybe like lilac or aster or iris. I don't know, she looks like a sweet pea.
Sure.
And we'll keep workshopping it.
Might I suggest the inspiration from Isaac saying one of my favorite cats, helicopter that shoots guns.
Dwarven attack helicopter that shoots guns.
Our cousin, when he was like 4, legitimately named his cat helicopter that shoots guns.
Yeah, I mean, I had a fish named Charizard. You know,
I was not that creative as a child. I had a goldfish named Goldie. I had a dog who I wanted to name Socks because it had little socks on.
Oh,
I'm not good at naming
one of my good
things.
friends has a dog named Socks. He has
It's
socks.
it's an extremely common dog name.
Yeah, instead of naming that dog Socks, I lost out to my sister who named it Bella after Twilight.
I like Socks better.
Bella's name was almost Socks?
Yeah, because she had socks on.
That's incredible. I don't remember
But
Bella very
Aaron
much.
won. No, she was very old by the time you met her.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna just look at Polonia. I'm gonna be like, so, what do I gotta do to get the max amount of potion for the minimum amount of money?
Oh,
Do I gotta act out some fantasy? I'll fucking do it.
Oh, you know what you gotta do.
she like turns like beet red at this insinuation.
Didn't say it was dirty. This is your mind.
No, I'm just.
I've seen the places she posts these. It's implied that it's dirty.
Oh jeez. Oh gee. Emily, if I don't know how to say this, if Mystery kisses Polonia right now, you will get like so many potions.
She'll fucking do it. Polonia just has to fucking say it.
Mystery immediately just drops trow. Is like, come on, let's do this.
No, Polly
what do you want?
Polly would never take the initiative, but she's looking kind of overwhelmed at these insinuations. She's like, I'm gold. If you stop like talking,
guys, we can't put two people out of business today. We have to pay these people.
I advertised for
Polonia
my
is looking so anxious that Aisling is just gonna walk up and like press her head into her chest. Like, there. No, just breathe. You're okay.
Make me a, I don't know how to roll for boob size for Aisling here.
Oh, I'm sure there's a chart for it.
Let's pull up Fatal real quick.
Let's see, she is 6'2" and 200 pounds.
God damn, Ashling's tall.
Yeah, she big lady.
I did not know that. That changes a lot of
Headcanon?
I don't know.
Yeah, I rolled for that shit long ago.
Yeah, make me a persuasion check, I guess.
Where the fuck?
Me?
Oh, there we go.
No, Aisling. Yeah. So she is like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just very easily overwhelmed by things that are kind of awesome to think about.
The enemy nosebleed going on.
And she's still red in the face. I'm very sorry. I do have to. I mean, listen. And the advertisement that you did on while you were in the dungeon did wonders. Like, oh my gosh, there were so many people who were like, "Aren't you Polly?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am Polly." And it was so cool. There was a lot of people who were going to like buy potions and then do their own trip to the Intermountain, and none of them ever came back. So I don't really know what happened about that. But who cares? You guys are here. You guys are my favorite. So I mean, like, I could give you like a good rate, but
yeah, I mean that's it.
Okay.
I just need to not die down there. That's the goal.
Okay. How much do you have, and maybe we can work something out.
Got 172 gold.
Okay. I guess like 150, and I'll give you how's 1 greater healing potion and 4 normal ones?
Sounds wonderful.
Okay, I can't do that very often. They're very expensive to make, but again, because you guys are my favorite, I'm gonna make sure they have the extra large labels, and just make sure to like smile at one of the eyeballs on the walls, and we'll be good.
Whatever you need in the future, I got you. I just need to not, eat shit down there.
Yeah.
Aisling has a vital question.
Okay. Emily, I've added the potions to your inventory.
I am currently...
Oh,
there we go.
Does she have a hairbrush around here? I mean, I probably should have one. My hair is very long and it gets all bushy and messy, especially whenever I pass out. But, I mean, this isn't my house. It's just my shop.
Why would she have a hairbrush at her job? What do you need one for?
My uncle just my uncle like lets me use the place for my shop. It used to be his, but he kind of retired, so he let me have it. Where's she going? Okay,
bye.
How much to buy a decent hairbrush?
Like a decent, like what are we going for? Like made of wood, made of metal?
Honestly, I could go for just nice, just something nice.
For like a nice hairbrush, I'd say probably like 5 silver for something like pretty decent make.
Done.
You get like, a nice engraved wooden hairbrush.
Okay, and now we're resuming the come hither Well, not come in. That's a very poor phrasing.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you gotta have sex with Polonia in the middle of the shop? She is working.
I know she's working, and she's also anxious as fuck. So, and now we're brushing her hair because she needs to chill.
That's not gonna make her chill, trust me.
That makes some people chill.
I feel like this is way more intimate than we're supposed to be doing. Like, I'm kind of at work, but also this is nice.
Yeah, I suggest you just stop touching her so that she can, like, calm down. Because I'm pretty sure that if you keep touching her, her face will just get redder and redder until she passes out again.
This is a lot better than being smushed up on her boobs.
I have more spell slots, don't worry.
Okay, well, that's my special. I can I still have like more normal ones lying around, but I'm still sort of experimenting with larger quantities and greater viscosities of the healing solution. But you know, it's a work in progress. But you know, I'm always happy to help with whatever I have.
I've got more than enough right now. If y'all don't want any, we can head out.
Oh, I got mine yesterday. We're good.
Yes, thank you so much. That was great.
And I'm skint right now, so.
Okay. You know, all right. This was sort of like a. This wasn't a dud, but it wasn't quite what I was going for. But I think this should do what I think it was supposed to. Just because you know that it did help me calm down a little bit. Oh god, excuse me. Roll me a d20, please, Brandon. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Interesting. Alright, she gives you a little, it looks like a green, sort of, yeah, it's a nice green little filter, and she says, you know, I was trying to, like, dilute some nightshade in here because that has, like, sort of, if you know, put it in the right decanter and boil it in the right way, it kind of has some restorative properties. But, as it currently stands, I think they should help you with, like, poison. And she gives you a potion of poison resistance. Just, like, you know, as a thank you. Thank you.
Well, aren't you sweet?
I know, that's what my uncle says. Okay, are we all good? I kind of need to go lay down.
Yeah. Alright, go take a nap. We'll head out.
Okay, good luck in the Undermountain. I hope you don't die. I really hope you don't die.
If we do, we'll make sure we mention your store before we do.
Oh,
if only I had a potion for Polonia.
She does tear up a little bit. Alright. Unless anyone else has anything for poor little Polonia, we can start up with the Undermountain.
Everybody drop trowel. Let's make her fan fiction a reality.
Oh god, she would actually die.
We elephant walk to the.
Jesus Christ. All right. I'm going to preload level. So, man, goddamn with the fucking with the goddamn Undermountain.
The fucking.
Yeah, I also kind of fucked up and might have left out some of it on accident, but it's fine. But level 2 is broken up into 6 sections with my maps, because if it were all of the entire thing, it would be way too many. But yeah, you guys descend through the well, and as Hallister instructed you by standing either in the portal room or in or at one of the stairwells that you have already cleared.
I do have a question.
What's up?
Whenever we go down and such, is Hallister's like cloak still there?
That's a good point. There is.
I don't think I told them about it. I don't believe.
I mean, I don't quite remember either. But
I think I think they would have found out, like the murmurs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, whenever you descend into the main well room on the first level, there is a small outline in the dust that is in the shape of Hallister. But that is it. There's nothing else left there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, as Hallister instructed you, either you stand in the well room or you stand in a stairwell that you have already like progressed through. And if you just concentrate on the place that you want to be, you can make yourself teleport there. But I'm giving you Undermountain fast travel because otherwise it's kind of a pain in the dick. You just have to be in a focal point. You can't just like leave in the middle of a dungeon. So, let me see here. What do we got here? Let's go with it's good old Skyrim dungeon music. So, welcome to level 2, the Arcane Chambers. So I need to check and make sure that I don't have anything that I'm missing here. So yeah, you guys descend a long, winding hallway. And eventually the stairway like straightens out into this steep descent into these kind of foggy, dusty halls. With your incredible passive perception, you do hear like some chattering in the distance. It's actually quite active, Ashling. But without getting close, you're kind of not grasping the, let's say, the dialect.
We got some chatter up ahead. Let's go find out who our new bestest friends are.
So yeah. Hopefully all this is working pretty well. So, there should be some fog exploration shit working here. So as you guys progress through the place, it should uncover stuff as you progress. So in this little chamber here, as you go through here, the chattering does seem to get louder. But in this particular room, you see a bunch of trash and debris line the floor. But more noticeably, especially to Hasdrith here, the walls are adorned with some bas reliefs that are clearly of dwarven make. They clearly once depicted dwarves at work. However, over time, they appear to have been defaced, chipped away, and drawn on. And now most of them depict some cartoonish goblin heads, mostly drawn in charcoal.
Are they easily wiped off?
You can wipe them off, but the chiseling is the faces are mostly gone.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll leave it alone.
Oh, give me a fucking second about the cat. God damn it, Jesus. Also, I will say, as you guys are here, Haleth walks through the hallway. Kind of scares you guys a little bit, I guess. He says,
Yeah.
I see you're back. I will accompany you as long as you are here.
Hey, buddy. Look
Hello.
what I got.
That is indeed a cat.
Well, kind of. I think it's an automaton, kind of?
Technically a drift globe, although I have to say I did not expect it to turn into a cat, even with Identify.
It
Yeah,
it
it
was
used
an
to be
orb.
brass.
Yeah, it was an orb. Now it's a cat.
So, that's a little too intense of a lighting effect.
I saw it wibble wobble there for a second.
Yeah, it was going.
Wobbly, wobbly, wobbly.
Now, is there a way for me to tie this cat to my token?
No, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it to where she doesn't have vision. She already doesn't have vision. Great.
Oh, that poor cat, blind.
It's a blind cat that's tied to Josh. Jesus.
See if that does anything.
Or just takes a rope and literally ties the cat to his waist?
Again, I was trying to say that it was incorporeal, but, sure.
It's
I
60
mean, I like the
60
idea.
feet of rope, so it's just literally just dragging this blind cat around.
No, it's just a little holographic purple cat. Jesus Christ. No, there is no way to
At one point, or just goes, watch this, picks it up, holds it up in the air, lets go. It's just floating there in the air. He's like, it just does that.
But yeah, I can't tie it to your token like that, but just assume that if it's 60 feet away, we'll deal with that. So yeah, you have a cat now. As you're getting closer, you actually start hearing hey, what the fuck do you mean that it's 3 copper for a fucking barrel of pickles? Hey, fuck you, buddy. That's what it costs. It says it on the fucking tag.
Oh shit, goblins.
Goblin store.
And this is north of us?
Yes, north and east.
Oh,
I'll give you 5 coppers for a barrel of pickles.
So,
The Northeast
We're gonna-
takes pickles very seriously.
we're gonna create a high demand for this goblin economy and starve out all the goblins.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
We're gonna fuck up their supply chain.
So, by the way, how's it all running, by the way, Isaac?
What?
How's everything running, like, tech-wise? Okay.
It's good enough.
Okay, as long as it's acceptable. There are things you can do in the settings to like lower it to like a better performance mode. Like if you set it to like low performance mode, you should like fix things in case it's not running well. But I know you're on a potato, so I just wanted to check.
It's mostly fine.
Concerned about Josh's about to explode laptop.
Well, he's not playing on his laptop.
I'm on my PC, but my internet is shitting the bed constantly.
Oops.
So
Yeah. So let's take a look at what you guys see here. So as you like crest the corner here, you see there's actually like an active what the fuck? How do you get there?
Trying, dude. I can't.
It's fine. Just chill for a second. So yeah, you guys see an actively bustling market down here. There's like lots of chatter and like bartering that is going on. The cat is in the walls. Let's see.
In the walls.
This is also it is a much larger hall than previous rooms you found in the Undermountain. It has a soaring 60-foot high ceiling supported by 2 rows of stone pillars. Those are the things that are currently blocking your vision. The middle of the chamber is taken up by a bunch of vendor stalls, and there's like approximately 24 goblins just chattering about in here. With a couple of other individuals that you can see, there seems to be a couple of are any bugbears in here? No, it's all goblins. But there does appear to be to the north flanked by 4 bugbears in the north. There appears to be a particularly handsome blonde human man sitting in a stone throne, looking very out of place with the other people in his general vicinity.
The fuck is random fucking
Right. Yeah,
action
I'm gonna
movie
walk right up to
protagonist?
that. Yeah, walk up to that fucker.
Okay. So yeah, as you're walking through, he's up to the north. Your vision might not have caught him there, but you just hear like, hey, you want to try a bunch of fucking stabby stabs? They're real good at stabbing. Kill all your best friends. Kill all your worst enemies. And another guy's like, moldy plums, moldy oranges. We got the moldiest fruit here. Hey, come get your moldy fruit here. It is shouting.
I mean, I'll go for pickles. Who was it that's selling barrels of pickles?
Yo, barrels of pickles here. Yeah, trust me. Like, the brine is, like, practically black. That's how you know it means they've been stewing in there for a real good long time.
I need any snacks. I'm real full, but thanks.
Alrighty. So, Durden, as you approach this human man on the throne, you see the bugbears, like, kind of, and, like, stand in front of him. But he's like, oh no, my friends, please, let's let our new visitor to the fine market appreciate what we have here. My good man, a fair greeting to you. I am Yek the Tall. Lovely to meet you. And how are you, my good friend?
I'm good. What brought you to the Undermountain?
Well, I am the king of what you see here. Fancy that. Yes, all these little creatures, all these fun little guys, they all serve me, and they...
Why did I go to the throne?
What?
My token has launched itself onto the
Whoa!
throne.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening? Jesus. I wonder if we're rubber banding because of Josh's internet, jeez.
It won't let me back into the game even.
Excellent. Fantastic. Boy howdy. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about your ISP, dog. So yes, he says, let's see here. Give me just a moment. I need to make sure.
It's a strange thing for him to say.
No, I'm sorry. I'm checking my notes and making sure that I'm saying all the right stuff here is all. So he says, yes, you see, me and all these goblins work to create a little pocket of paradise here for ourselves, here in the very lonely Undermountain, and I think that we've done a wonderful job. I mean, look, we've got Well, I mean, no kingdom was built in a day, right? But, you know, the fact that we have things up and running is just fantastic. If you want to savor some of our wares, or perhaps help us with a few things, maybe that would be, nice to do. We could reward you.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. What was that?
Well, thank you for asking. I am Yek the Tall. Yes, the whole thing every time, if you don't mind. I made his name hoverable.
How can I?
How long you been down here, Yek?
The tall.
That's all.
Who keeps track of time down here? I mean, you can't see the sun. You know what I used to keep track of? I keep track of all the money I've made and all the goblins that have sworn to serve me in my cause. Because I'm the boss here. Oh, yes, I am the boss.
So, I mean, that's fine, but what are you spending this money on? Like, this fortune that you're amassing? Like,
well, you know,
what?
People who are coming in, coming out, be it the Xanathar Guild or that legion of hobgoblins that's taking hold of the level below, and just generally anyone that passes by, adventurers such as yourself. There was this particularly rowdy group of individuals that passed by that were very unruly, but their coin was good. You see, actually, no, I think Haleth is hanging back. It says,
Yeah,
I take...
he's a little spooky.
Yeah, I take all that money that we get and pay my guards, ensure their loyalty is to me, and maybe send them upstairs to fetch a thing or two now and then.
Well, I mean, since we're here, we might as well. What jobs do you have? Let's see if they're worth our time.
Well, you see, this place is a little busy. So, as it turns out, most of the Undermountain was a bit of a playground for old Big Man H. You know, and as it turns out, there's a lot of people who want a piece of that pie of his. They want to take advantage of all the things that he's created here, all the things that he's abandoned. And so you get a lot of unruly neighbors. That's not very good. So me and my goblins separated from the good folk at the Xanathar Guild. The guild isn't exactly very happy about that. And to make matters worse, there's a gang of were-rats that have poked in, and there's also the drow that are starting to settle in. I'm not sure what their deal is, but they're scuffling with the hobgoblins below. It's a right mess outside of this little pocket of paradise that we have, and if any of you would be able to, deal with a few of those little issues for me, then, well, we'd be happy to provide you with gold for your time and maybe a place to rest in this very, very dangerous place.
Can you listen for this and let me know when it's...
We can look into it for you. I mean, ultimately, it'd be nice to have a place to rest because there's literally nowhere to do that down here. But we'll check out the sitch. Get back to you.
I can't guarantee, priceless, spotless accommodations, of course, but he claps. It says, Chub and Glub, step aside, please. Let our friends have the new chamber. And you see these two goblins step out, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, we killed a bunch of gricks in there, and now it's all empty. It's all yours." And they opened up a chamber for you. So if you find yourselves in need of rest while you're doing my bidding, then by all means, feel free to use the area. You have to bring your own bedrolls, but yeah, I feel like that's a healthy exchange.
Alright, so just to recap, he said were-rats, Xanathar, and drow?
Yes. A whole kerfluffle of problems down here.
So basically just clear out pretty much anything that's not them.
Yeah, and he'll pay you for your time.
Okay.
Let's clear the fog. That might be a little bit too much on the effect side. The fog is still here. Interesting. So what do you say, my friends? Do we have a deal?
I mean, If it, I mean, a worst case scenario, if we don't do it, and you're no worse off. We're still not enemies. If we do it, we earn some coins. So if it works out, sure.
I'm glad you understand how this place works. Alright, well, yes. Sample the wares of the market if you wish. Otherwise, we'll be off with you. You have important work to do.
Alright.
Alright. So, yeah, as you guys, like, step away from Yek, unless all of you have, like, some additional stuff to do, Durden, you actually, you see a goblin walk past you down to this little hallway, and he kind of, like, waves you over, trying to be subtle.
I'll slink over.
Hey, buddy, I couldn't help but notice you talking to the boss a little bit. What you think about that?
I mean, I'm intrigued. You know, you don't see a lot of humans running around down here, especially in the infrastructure of the Undermountain, if you can even call it that.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. You see, between you and me, the boss ain't always been all peachy skinned and tall, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, literally, or just metaphorically.
No, literally. You see, he used to be, and he kind of like measures himself with his hand, and he kind of like pokes at his like greenish yellow skin. He says, "Yeah, you see, he was kind of just like that. He was a little bit taller than the rest of us, so naturally he got to be in charge. That's how it works. But one day he found like a fancy little hat, put it on, and then boom, he's all pretty and smooth like you are."
And so he's Durden is going to kind of use a quick, just like a little piece of chalk or something on the ground, and just vaguely draw out let's see what I want to do. Yeah, draw out sorry, I've had a migraine today earlier, so words are not all there.
You're good, buddy. I was actually thinking we could probably cut it in a little bit.
Yeah, Brandon said that he has to go. He had to go.
Yeah.
And everybody else's internet is apparently shitting the bed today.
Right.
But yeah, okay. But I'll draw like Jarlaxle's hat and be like, it kind of looks something like this.
Nah, it was like it was like it was like metal. It was like shiny, and it was like in a circle. And he looks over at Mystery. He says, "Kind of like that."
Oh, like this?
He's like, "Yeah, like that. Shush."
It's crown. So
Okay. So about how long is this? How long has this been?
Geez, I don't know. Fucking couple. I don't know. Like we kind of like go to sleep and wake up, and we don't really keep track of that. Couple days, maybe a lot of days.
I guess. Was this infrastructure, this marketplace, everything in place prior to his rise to power?
Oh yeah, the market's been here for a long time. The market was here before I was born.
So he hasn't really built any of this, he just assumed power.
Yeah, he's taller than the rest of us. That's how it works.
Gotcha.
So wait, does that mean that we're in charge as well because we're also taller?
Well, you guys ain't in the club.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are just like, outsiders and stuff like that. You got to be in the club to be on top. And you got to be in the club to be tall.
Well, so I mean, we're out of earshot. I have no claim to this guy or not. Let's not beat around the bush. What do you want done?
You just gotta you gotta get that little thing off of him somehow, and you break that curse that's making him all ugly and smooth, and then we go over to whoever's tallest after him, and we take all his money and we give it to all the people. Yeah.
A novel economic system.
So when I peek around the corner again, do I see anything on him, like his hat or anything?
No, he looks like a perfectly average human being. with no circlet on his head.
Let me see if I got anything.
Buddy, if you're gonna make a break for it right now, I don't know if that's the best idea. Maybe if you do a couple things for him and he trusts you a little more, maybe.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm just trying to see if I can identify. I'm not going at him right this second. I'm just trying to identify if there's an illusion covering this, or
Gotcha.
if it's magic and molds it. Basically the nature of this helmet.
Right. Yeah, you got to be careful of those bugbears that are guarding them. They're real good at crushing skulls. Why, just the other day, old Gummy Skull took a maul to the head, poof, all over the floor. It took us a long time to clean that up. I will also say, by the way, the goblins that are to your left are currently working on building a wooden platform. They're doing a very bad job of it by hammering nails into the middle of a board, not even nailing it into anything. They just want to put a nail in it.
Well, alright, so... It's interesting, though. I'm curious as to the nature of this circlet. But yeah, I'm not going to make any promises. I don't take jobs that don't necessarily benefit me directly. However, if it falls in lines with what I want, I'm not going to say no. But I'm not going to rat you out either.
Yeah,
So-
whatever, buddy. That works for me. I can't end up worse than poor Glom.
So I'll keep an eye out because if this item that you speak, that is intriguing. So so far, if I have to choose between his this magic item that you're talking of and his unidentified, any air quotes, reward that he's offering, I kind of like the item.
Yeah, you got a smart head on your shoulders. I bet you use that to think and stuff.
I've been told I'm a smart cookie.
I almost made him say the saddest thing ever. What's a cookie?
Oh no.
So yeah,
and that's when we start. That's when we bring down and start the Keebler factory down in
the Goblin Keebler factory.
The baking arc.
It's no more Mad Mage, just baking.
Yep, we're gonna teach all these goblins how to make cookies.
You all got Cooking Mama, right? Or no, Overcooked. We can just plug in our switches. Let's just play some Overcooked.
But all right,
Yeah, it's crazy. They all dropped dead a couple months later. They started a bakery and completely forgot what they were doing.
and just walk over to the party. Back to the party. Still in earshot, so I'm not going to say anything right away.
Yeah, you're fine. Well, and you see his Yek is doing his thing. 3 of the bugbears are currently standing guard, but one of them has been tasked with polishing his boots with a dirty rag.
Oh, actually, I want to do this. I am going to. Okay. I'm going to try when none of the other bugbear are really looking at the one polishing his boot. I'm going to cast Mage Hand and go behind the bugbear and kind of just give him a light shove so he trips in and falls into Yek'Thotol. Basically, I'm not trying to knock. My goal behind this is I'm wanting to see how Yek reacts. When he's knocked off balance.
So Mage Hand is a visible thing. You're not an arcane trickster,
Yeah,
so
that's why I'm trying to make sure. My goal is when the other ones are looking forward and just kind of.
Okay. Give me a second. I need to look at the blah 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 circle of.
Yeah, and it's Yeah, and all it is just a little push, just enough to basically knock the bugbear into him, so he would kind of have to catch his balance.
Got you. Yeah, make me a sleight of hand check. Alright, and let's see what he's got going on here. So it looks like he's focusing pretty hard on things, and Yek is enjoying the attention. And so he, as he's like trying to get a particularly difficult spot, you do manage to nudge him without any of the other guys noticing, and he does kind of fall in, and you see Yek grasp at his forehead like in alarm, as if he's trying to steady it. And he says, "Watch out, you boob! These are expensive clogs."
That's exactly what I needed to know.
The clogs are the clogs that he's referring to are actually boots. He doesn't seem to know the correct word.
Alright. And then I just dispel my mage hand.
Okay. Oof. Alright, so yeah, you guys have the entire goblin bazaar here. There's if I'll show you to the chamber that they allow you to rest in if you want. It's actually quite large, it's just empty. And yeah, the rest of the dungeon is at your fingers.
Sweet. What's through this door?
Where are you, real quick? So that right there is, if you want to head a little further into there, that is, I will actually turn on it.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
I'll turn on light. Let's see that. Beat, copy, light object. Boom. And we'll make this a little bigger. But this appears to be a mostly empty room that has, a few little bits and bobs, here and there, but for the most part it seems to be just, empty. Kind of neglected storage. But this appears to be the chamber that they are allowing you guys to use as a resting area.
Oh, sweet. We got a TV and a barrel to sit on and a little statue.
Fucking male living space. So you do see, the only thing that stands out in this area is to the southeast, there appears to be a gruesome diorama. It features the stuffed corpses of the beholder and 6 goblins, all of them in battle poses and adorned with costume jewelry.
Is the beholder perhaps purple, or is this just a statue?
The beholder appears to be brown. It is it's actually just like a little statue. It's not an actual stuffed beholder.
Okay. Keeping an eye out for my boy Zoblob.
Yeah, that would have been a good place to put this, but that also would have been a little too easy, I think. But yeah, this is the room that you guys are allowed to rest in while you're in the Goblin Bazaar.
Alrighty.
Hey, buddy, can I interest you in a little bit of a rat ham?
No.
Aw, come on. It's nice and succulent. We carved it off of the rat 3 weeks ago.
Walks away.
It's nicely aged, you dick! Hey, buddy. Hey, how's it going? We got leather scraps. You can make them into useless little belts that can't hold shit. Come on, leather scraps, right over here.
Can I come to this door and see what these guys are looking at?
They're like, hey, not here. This is Yek's place. Yeah, Yek says you go, you can go, but Yek ain't said nothing.
Okay. Sorry, my bad. I've never been here before. Fuck. Jesus Christ, these guys.
Ertos, let me see where you were. So you're taller than these goblins, if you could see this. As you walked this way, there is something in here that may catch your eye, but, yeah, or, you know what, make me a perception check as you, round this door, I guess.
No.
Yeah, nothing really caught you whenever you walked past. It looked like it was a nice stone hall. It had more stuff in it than other places.
Well, okay, cool.
Hey guys, you guys going into the dungeon for Yek?
Oh, is that through here?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could go out the left way. I mean, there's some stuff over there too. There's actually a lot of stuff on the left if you want to go there first. I mean, yeah, it's all dungeon. You know what I mean?
We're going
what
into
kind
the
of
dungeon,
stuff?
but I don't know if we're doing it for Yak or not.
Well, I mean, you guys are here, and Yek told you to do stuff, so you're doing it for Yek. That's how it works. He's tall.
Yak can tell me to do whatever he wants, but I'm tall too.
Yeah, I mean, if we're doing what we want, and it happens to be what Yek wants, then I guess it's for Yek.
Yeah, I don't understand. It sounds like Yek told you to do something. Whatever. If you want to go through here, yeah, go on in. You got plenty of stuff down there. It's a nice little hallway. But there's also, like, crap on the other end if you want to, whatever. You take a left over here. Yeah, a lot of dungeon that way. It's up to you.
You guys want to go straight in, or do you guys want to go explore like they're insisting we do?
Full transparency, it's 2 different sections of the dungeon. Like,
Oh, gotcha.
It's a little labyrinthian. I think, yeah. Don't look too... If you ever watch the stream, don't look too closely at the map, because I realize I am sharing, like, everything that is hidden.
Oh, I don't watch the stream.
I know, but just, don't
I look for specific quotes when I want them.
Yeah, don't metagame is all I'm saying. Okay, well, let's head over to map B.
So, once we start getting out of earshot, when we're kind of walking through this hall, and I talk to the party like, we need to figure out who best serves in power for this goblins. Well, I mean, it can benefit us. I mean, if it's,
and then we're gonna kill every single goblin that's taller than that one goblin. You heard how their fucking power structure works.
What we do, I have the ability to make these goblins taller with a little spell called Enlarge.
Biggin.
I make a big goblin.
Make it a big goblin.
Oh, and we ruin their
How
power
tall?
structure. I see.
How tall was Yak?
Yek was a solid 6 feet tall, like a tall but average tall kind of height. He was
the same height as Urto.
Yeah. No, but you're not in the club though. It's very important. Alrighty, Urtos is now emitting light, so is the cat.
I'm not looking to upend their economy and everything just yet, because I don't know who we put in power. But I mean, if we find somebody who's more beneficial to us than Yek, then I'm just saying we can make this happen.
I don't know that I particularly care about anything that was happening in that room.
That's fair.
Okay.
But I mean, given the fact that we're not privy to certain areas, there's definitely more going on there and better wares than we know of.
I mean, you say that, but if I was running some like underground scene, I don't think I'd be letting people in my room either.
Haleth kind of is like, the place made my head hurt. This whole floor does.
That is fair. This whole dungeon makes my head hurt. So let's continue onwards.
All right.
Hey, where did Ashling go?
Ashling is just generally with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if she got a sideshow with Hauser.
No,
I haven't
no.
heard anything from Hauser either, guys, have we?
Yeah, maybe he's taking a nap. Who knows?
Yeah, not quite right now.
Are there
Is
eyeballs?
this a door, by the way?
Let me see. Where at? No, it is not. It is just a depression in the wall. But I can take a look at the book real quick.
I'm sorry.
Here. I hope you feel less depressed. Have a better day.
What?
You said this wall has depression.
Oh, come on, dude.
There's a depression in the wall.
So
Something inside
Yeah,
the
we
wall
gotta
is
dig
depressed.
it to get it out and
Jesus
let
Christ.
it like
Tell us about your childhood, Wall.
So
it's like an infection. You gotta let it out so that it gets better.
a boulder drops on you, and all of you are crushed into tiny bits.
All right,
Okay.
time to
Oh, now I'm
time to roll a
depressed.
straight up stretch.
So
Okay.
So, this hallway, you see these colorful walls. They appear to be some frescoes painted all over this four-way intersection. They depict some mountain dwarves or shield dwarves at work. Magic causes the images to move. The dwarves roll and stack barrels. They carve blocks of stone. They drink from stone tankards and so forth. And as you guys make your way down the hall, the dwarves occasionally wave at you and occasionally wink.
Oh, sweet.
Don't like that.
I really like that.
I mean, I'm not threatened by it.
Right.
But
Mystery, by the way, you've noticed that Hallister has been very quiet.
Do we see eyeballs anywhere, or are we just
No.
be alone?
Nary an eyeball.
What's even the point of this flavorless place?
Maybe he's just giving you a little space to explore. You know, you gotta have a little room to do to be creative. Oh no, I lost my cat.
So if you
Yes.
if you drag and click, if you like click and drag, you'll do like a little selection circle. If you select Ertos and the cat at once, you can move both of them. So these appear to be some natural dug caves, as opposed to like the ones that are just like carved into the stone by dwarven hands. These crumbling stone tables and shelves, blah 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 blah. But yes, if you would like to navigate through here, I think I might have to do it manually, because the walls are.
Yeah, because you're gonna have a lot of things in the way.
Well, it's just the walls. It's kind of hard to squeeze through, but not impossible. Alright, yeah, Hasdrith, you were well accustomed to getting through like little hallways like that. But I really, by the way, fucking love what the fucking lighting does with dark vision and shit. Like, it's cool to, whenever I click on, like, let's say Hasdrith or Mystery or Durden, like, their dark vision kicks in and it's like way bigger than everyone else's. It's really cool. So as you enter these particular rooms, these hallways are lined with crumbling stone tables and shelves upon which rest sturdy dwarven anvils, whetstones, tongs, hammers, chisels, and other tools. Embedded in the wall at the end of the westward hallway is what appears to be a gate that you are seeing right here, Hasdrith. And this reminds you a lot of the one that warped you further into the dungeon previously, but this one appears to be inactive.
Guys, not another one. We can't do it again.
As you take a look at it, the archway reveals the... carved within the archway is an image of a dead tree, just like on the wall.
Huh.
I will do... Let's see. Let's do some text. Oh, dead tree.
Do I touch it, guys?
I
It
found
may
that
not even
touching
work
things-
if you touch it, but
Touching things down here is usually not good. Is there any text around it?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is there any text, runes, anything like that?
Nope, just a dead tree.
Well, have you ever considered maybe I should start taking
I
spells?
open up my water tankard and throw some water on it.
Some water splashes on the wall.
Well, the tree doesn't need to grow.
Well, it's kind of dead, so like.
So fire.
If you would like to cast a fire spell, you are allowed.
Yeah, let's firebolt it.
Okay. You use Firebolt, and it lights up the room briefly, impacts against the wall, leaves a little scorching mark that kind of fades away, and there's still a inactive gate.
Oh, we can't figure this one out right now. Maybe we come back later.
Sure.
Alright, but besides that, excuse me, there are, this is a bunch of old dwarven tools. They're in various states of disrepair, probably, maybe with like a little bit of refurbishing they could be made useful, but it would take quite a little bit of time, effort, and money. Fog exploration working for you guys, by the way?
Yeah.
Very good. Love that, very smooth. I should probably turn
So
off.
smooth. And it's just like the ocean under the moon.
Hey, I love that song, okay?
Everybody loves that song, dude.
So
Santana's great. God Damn it, this stupid.
Yeah, when we
hallway.
went to a twerp show and their running joke was that they would almost play Santana Smooth and then
Bastards.
they wouldn't.
Bastards.
And then at the very end, they played like the first verse, and I was just like, the second we got to the car, I'm like, Tyler, we gotta put on Smooth. Like, I gotta hear it now. It's a need,
Hallway.
not a want.
So, not gonna
Please let me
lie,
out.
not gonna lie, that hallway does lead to another section of the dungeon. So if you want to double back and check other places, you can. Or we could go to section C. We can do that. Let's crank that up a little bit. All right,
Oops,
beautiful.
sorry.
You're good.
Don't tell me I'm moving through walls, game. I'm not moving through walls. I'm allowed to move to the other side of the hallway, game.
You guys want to go up or to the right?
Might as well
my
go to
cat.
the right so we can.
Do it like equilateral.
Hey, look.
Yeah, it looks like some more natural caverns.
Up or right?
Let's keep going, right?
Oh no, more caverns.
Oops.
Ertos is like that fucking, who's that kid on Magic School Bus who's like, please let this be a normal field trip.
What the
With the frizz?
Arnold? Arnold.
Yes.
Yeah, Arnold, that
Hey.
was his name.
I don't want to be Arnold.
So, this hallway here, my love, how the game pauses can instill dread. The walls of this passage are painted with images of wizards succumbing to madness and being transformed into Nothics. These crazy little, I should have made it. Should have made you do an arcane check on that. These like weird little critters with a single eye and like kind of bony, scaly sort of bodies. One particularly vivid image shows shafts of eerie green light exploding out of the spellbook and changing a wizard into this awful-looking creature made of like pulsating flesh and snapping mouths. Towards the north, in the right hallway, there actually appears to be a bit of light coming out.
Light.
Mm-hmm.
Mystery looks at the painting and goes, oh, is that how those are made?
Might as well.
So, Hasdrith, as you enter this room, I'll let the rest of the party catch up because Durden will want to see who's in here.
Yeah, you keep pausing it, but I'm really far away from everybody.
Right. Let me just
Sorry.
pop you right over here.
I just got yoinked.
Oh, you did get yoinked. Whoop. There we go.
I don't know where the hell I went.
There you go. So yes,
Oh,
through
the game
this little
won't now.
hallway. I got
Tyler,
you.
you fucked
That's
me.
the thing.
So-
That's the link.
So, yes, you see this dark-haired woman lounging in a chair, but as you enter, she kind of, like, braces herself, but kind of, like, relaxes after a little bit, and she says, hello, welcome to my little section of the Undermountain. What are you doing here?
Mostly just passing through.
I mean, we're making our way down, walking fast.
Don't.
Um,
Stop.
Everyone who is here can make me an insight or a perception check as she's talking.
Which one of these am I better at?
Do. Where's my little guy?
Oh, it's exactly the same either way.
I'm equally bad at. No, I'm not. I'm slightly better at. Oh, never.
Wow, look at us all being not great at this.
Give me just a moment. I have to actually find.
Hey, I hit a 10. That's completely average.
My mom says it's normal. Okay.
I am-
Sorry, guys. I just need to consult my book here. Blah 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 blah. Doing this. Alrighty. So let's see here. Yes. So yes. As she's talking, insight. Yep. You guys don't really pick up on anything she's laying down, but she says, well, I would love to invite you to make yourself comfortable here, amongst my lovely little place I've found for myself. The food regenerates itself. The place is warm and cozy. If you do me no harm, then I shall do you no harm.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Well, my name is Midna Tallbirth. I am a cleric of no small skill and a servant of secrets. Of that, well, you simply will not get to know more.
What brought you down here?
I'm sorry, perhaps
As
I
you
should...
immediately
hear about
told
the
me, as you
secret?
immediately told me that you won't tell me anymore.
Exactly. I'm glad that you're picking up on the rules that I'm setting here. Who I am is a woman who is very happy with her current situation and very much like to keep it this way. But violent confrontations are just that, terribly violent.
I feel like nobody mentioned violent
It's sort of expected down here. We are in the Undermountain, of course.
Well,
Fair.
I mean, look, here's the thing. We're just passing through. And, have you met this Dirk guy?
I'm sorry?
The guy with the goblins, like right down the hall?
Oh, yeah.
Yak? Dirk? He was kind of a... Honestly, if I was gonna name him, it'd be Dick. But
Yeah, he's kind of a dirk. The puffed up goblin that sits on a throne and fancies himself a human king. Yes, we met him as we passed through here. But it is of little importance.
wait, goblin?
Yes. Oh, I see. You might have not. Yes, he wears a fancy circlet that transforms him into a human man.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's a thing. Yeah, I didn't fill you guys in on.
Well, you learn something new every day, I
So-
guess.
I guess. Obviously, there's some strong magic within this chamber. Is that you're doing, or the Undermountain?
Perhaps a little bit of both. What makes you more afraid of me?
I guess I'm just trying to assess assess the threat, essentially. If you're no threat,
I am no
So,
threat to
yeah.
you if you are no threat to me, my good passenger. Traveler. The word I was looking for was traveler.
Yeah, like, where you taking us?
Hop in my Hyundai.
Woo!
Let me see here. Oh yeah, anyone who is also here can make me a religion check. Ertos, you can do this at advantage, as a matter of fact.
Oh no. He's told me I can roll at advantage, and I
Holy
don't know
fuck.
how.
2 nat
Oof.
20s in one game.
Well, apparently I just can't roll for shit tonight, so...
So yeah, Hazareth, this doesn't look super familiar to you. Ertos, you notice, all of you notice that she's wearing 2 holy symbols around her neck. But Mystery is the one who recognizes both of them, because you've seen the holy symbol of Lyra, which is the one that is hanging less prominently on her neck. It seems to be behind the other one. Lyra's holy symbol is a... Wow, I completely forgot. I had this written down somewhere. Blah, blah, give me a second. Holy symbol of Lyra. It is, they are 3 6-pointed stars arranged in, like, a triangular formation. But the other one that she's wearing around her neck is a ghastly-looking hand with an eye in the middle of it. Mystery, you recognize this as the holy symbol of Vecna. But more to the point, Ertos, Lyra is the goddess that your friend Haleth worshipped whenever he was still alive. She's the goddess of revelry and partying and just general merriment.
Oh. I see you like to, get down as well. My friend, Haleth is, well, he used to be,
You see her freeze when you say that name. And she says, "Who sent you? What do you want?"
sent me. Nobody sent me. I just I said,
Fluxador.
"Oh, hey, Hallet, how's it going?" I was just telling this lady's got a symbol of Lyra, like you used to carry.
You see Haleth coast into the hallway, and he looks at her murderously.
Oh, is she one of them?
At long last, Midna, the Revenant calls, a lazy grin on his tattered face. The bruises stand like violet beacons. Midna, my dear, it's time to pay the piper. You see Midna sort of recognize the corpse, and she kind of recoils in her chair, and you start seeing her make, like, frantic, like, hand signals that don't seem to be doing anything. No, you can't be. Rex killed you. I am here. Reckoning has come. Your reckoning. She starts saying, like, stay back! Don't let this thing... help!
Cast
Well, actually-
levitate on him.
You cast Levitate on Haleth?
Yeah.
Okay, he has to make a save if he's unwilling, right? Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, really, we kind of agreed to help him, so I mean,
Yeah, why not murder her?
That's why I'm not like injuring him. I'm just giving us time to defuse the situation and see what's going on.
Got you.
I'm stalling. I'm not actually helping one way or another. I'm stalling.
Got you. Yeah, so Haleth, immediately, like, as he's, like, trying to be threatening, as he's trying to walk up, he starts levitating against his will, and he looks at you, like, with fury, Durden. He says, put me down this instant. This woman must die for me to realize my peace.
Well, let's get some information and see where we're at. Maybe you can shed some light, Haleth. Who is this woman to you?
Midna Talberth is one of the members of the Fine Fellows of Daggerford, the adventuring party that I came down into the Undermountain with. And whenever they were done with me, they disposed of me. Midna says, that was all Rex is doing. That had nothing to do with me. That had nothing to do with Copper. And to which he responds, oh, it had everything to do with you. While he bashed my head in, you stood there and watched and did nothing. You read your little books. You kept your little secrets. What did you do to stop an innocent man from being strangled, from being beaten within an inch of his life, and finally being sent to the sticks? Now, this is your fault just as much as it is. You might as well have swung the weapon for him. Midna looks terrified.
well, tell you what, Minna, why don't you tell us what your group is doing down here, and maybe I can convince Hallet that this really is just Rex's fault.
I see no reason to tell you anything. I'm simply trying to avoid being slaughtered.
Yeah, I see that, but
How-
my friend
how-
can just as easily put him down and let him do his business.
What's the item you're looking for?
How do you... that is none of your business.
If it seems to be
Okay, then
Haleth's,
I'll let him
well,
murder you.
I can let him down.
Durden, make me an intimidation check. Ertos and Durden, who both of you do it. And I want to see something. Which of you has the Which of you has the higher modifier? Okay.
She's gonna move close to him just to throw him at her in case she does anything stupid.
Let's see. I'm gonna make her do a save against this just to see if she, Oh, wow. Okay. She says, you see, like, her blood is, like, turned to ice. She's, like, clearly afraid for her life. And she says, the Great Eye is somewhere here in the Undermountain. The Eye of Vecna. The rest of the
that's not good.
Haleth, did you know this?
No. Minna says, the rest of the party didn't know. I just needed an escort. And with them I went.
So you're the reason they were down here. Even though...
I paid them, yes, but they had their own reasons for delving into the Undermountain. Fame, fortune, glory, repaying debts that they couldn't afford, she says, looking at Haleth, who's, like, grimacing evilly. Yes.
So, can I do, I guess, like, an Arcana roll, something like that, to see if they truly don't have any of the eyes? Like, if, like, Oh, basically, I need to know if the surface can see what's happening.
Oh, you mean like, yeah, you can like give it a, it's either like a, yeah, I guess like an Arcana check for like feeling the magical vibes of the, wow, that's really good. Durden, you kind of like, you know, you close your eyes and you like let your ears wiggle a little bit in tune with like the magic of the area. You actually do feel like some currents of force that are sort of like swirling around Midna. They're not very powerful, but there are, like, you sense about like 8, maybe 9 distinct forces, but they don't feel the same as Hallister's little spy globes.
So yeah, I'm not getting any vibes that they can see us.
Not that you can tell.
When
Without
I
like,
really-
without like, expending like some real like, resources, you wouldn't be able to tell for certain.
I don't know that I have anything. I mean, I could do identify, but I don't really know that I have anything.
Yeah, not quite up the alley, but you're reasonably sure that you're not being watched.
All right. I mean, dude, that's my best knowledge. So yeah, I'll release Haleth then. As you will, Haleth.
Really? Okay. Minna just like,
I was just tasked to discuss, her what happened to her.
oh. All right. Do any of you stop this?
Now, Haleth, we could think this through. What's better than having one person? Having one person that we can use as bait to get 2 more people.
The others don't know. Let him be. Nobody needs to. The eye must not be found.
Well,
Look
I
at-
agree with that.
Murder her.
I kind of agree. You did kind of murder him, and we agreed to help him get his revenge.
Oh,
Murder,
Damn.
murder, murder, murder.
All
we're
right.
doing this.
So, you see as Haleth walks forward, you see like, a few there are like some unseen forces that are like, you can clearly see like parts of his clothing are like being like ripped and punched and bruised. You hear a minute ago, so stay back! She shouts, kindling radiant fire in her hands, but the Revenant cares not and marches on, even as the bolts of holy flame are hurled at his wretched body. Back! She screams, but there's no use. There's no negotiating with the Reaper. The Revenant closes the distance and gently cups one of the 2 holy symbols at her neck, the holy symbol of Lyra. My lady, my goddess, I give unto you this tithe. Do what you will. Haleth, please, I didn't mean you any... The priestess's cries are cut short as the Revenant closes both hands around her throat and snaps her leg like a dry branch. Her body ragdolls to the floor, but not before Haleth snatches the divine symbol of Lyra and adorns himself with her divine icon once more. Dead.
And then Durden's gonna as this happened, he kind of he was kind of walked away from it as it happened, but at the end of it, he's gonna run up and say, basically, he's feigning, just in case there's some visibility after her magic is worn off, like feigning, trying to keep Haleth off of her body, like kind of like you just walked in on this.
Oh, right.
So he's like, "What are you doing, beast? Get off!" And he kind of gives a wink to Ertos.
I guess Urtos is gonna walk up and just kind of sigh and start rummaging through her personal effects and stuff.
Please don't. I need this. And he begins to, once Haleth is subdued or calm or whatever, he begins to kind of like wrap her corpse as if it was going, for burial, and we'll put her into the portable hole.
Oh,
We should
God.
probably check to make sure
Yeah,
she doesn't have the eye. We
Well,
need to.
You think I give you the Eye of Vecna on level 2?
No, but I think that there could be clues, and also
Are you stealing her body?
I don't think
putting her in
Urtos
a
is
hole?
okay with this. I think Urtos is like, what the fuck,
okay.
Durden?
Are you a corpse
She-
snatcher? What?
No,
Why do you need that?
I'm taking her up to get a proper burial.
A proper I don't think
Okay,
she
just
does.
don't
First of
do
all, I'm not sure
anything
she deserves
weird.
that.
That's fucking weird.
This is weird. It's weird already.
I don't
She's
like
obviously
I just don't know
she's
what to
obviously a
make of
cleric
this.
that was corrupted, maybe if she is set straight in the afterlife, there's hope for her spirit yet.
I guess.
I don't know if I trust this. I'm gonna give an insight check here.
Yeah, I mean,
Insight check on your own fucking party.
I mean,
Yeah.
No, I'm
Okay,
lying.
well,
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Ertos is-
Durden, roll me a deception check just in case, just for
Ertos
fun.
I rolled a 1.
Contest.
The
Jesus.
dice actually hate me.
Yeah,
Wow.
Durden's lying very poorly, but Ertos, you can't make head. He's lying so badly that it's confusing you.
Can I?
Yeah,
oh, no,
so,
that's okay. I
I'm
don't really
gonna-
care
No.
what's going on.
Yeah, Mistress gonna be like, you're gonna fuck the body, aren't you? I want you to do that.
Christ.
Well, I've already
Please
wrapped
leave
it
her
up.
behind.
Well, God, the body.
Oh,
Not,
no! Oh, man,
Jesus
come on,
Christ.
have some decency.
Please leave her
No,
behind.
no,
This
I-
is weird.
We need to check her for clues either way.
I can't let you do that.
We have
What?
Why?
we have 2 other people to find down here.
Well, 1 down, 2 to go.
So you can either explain yourself now.
Yeah, you're being a little mysterious here now.
Just
It
Hold
would
up.
have to be like a. I mean, we're kind of playing this out naturally, but like Durden's feeling pretty guarded, I would say. I would also say that she didn't seem to have very much on her besides, like, her trappings. She had, like, a non-magical quarterstaff, and she had her holy symbol of Vecna.
Welp.
You know that he can just step out of that.
I grab him.
Are we doing this?
I mean,
Yeah, it's
All right,
fucking
all right,
weird. What do
all
you
right,
need
yeah.
the body for?
Yeah, alright, like, we're gonna need to listen. This is like, I know.
Fine. I saved, but you don't know that I saved.
Yeah.
Tell you
Yeah,
if I
we need
saved.
to all be cool here, like, because this is kind of PvP-ish, so I just want to make sure that we're all cool here.
Okay, but it's weird. He's taking the body. I don't
He
trust
wants
that.
to take this body and not tell us anything about it.
Right,
All right.
I get
so,
that.
All right, so fine. And so I say, all right, zone of truth it is. I'll tell you honestly.
It wasn't your
Yeah.
first explanation.
Well, now you have me. You have me in chains, so to speak. So there's nothing I can do about it. So I am being honest when I'm saying that I need to return the body to the surface to give her a proper burial. It just seems there's more to the story than we know. Myself,
Who are you returning this body to?
to Lyra.
Yeah, that's not an answer. Lyra's not going to put her in the ground. So
Why do you need her body? There's tons of people we've killed, and we left them on the ground, like a normal person. Why
you
are
saw-
you becoming a body snatcher?
Because if there's any chance of her in death, no,
Take your time. Take your time.
I know. Okay. If there's any chance that we can pull one more soul from Vecna, I think we take any chance we can. We all know the stories.
Are you able to roll insight in Zone of Truth? Because that just doesn't sound like something you would say. Okay.
To your
So,
knowledge-
in
to your
character,
knowledge.
Well,
Okay,
hang on.
I
Let's read what the spell says. You know if a creature succeeds or fails. So I think he knows that you succeeded on the saving throw.
Okay.
okay,
Fair.
so
But I
that-
mean,
read it
but I
wrong.
mean,
I
I
read
think
it
that
wrong.
it's okay. But I mean, I think it's still, as far as it would be like another. I don't want to continually spam insight and deception
Yeah.
rolls here, because I mean, it's in role playing hands here, and I think
Okay.
that Isaac has the floor here.
So that does. I'm sorry to say, but for as long as I've known you, you've only been after what you can gain. I've never seen you go out of your way for a person, let alone a corpse.
You don't think that Vecna isn't coming for all of us when he gets enough power?
Well,
his
that's
drive-
that's not exactly what I'm not saying. Like, you're going out of your way for a corpse. I'm not saying like right now we're trying to find out clues about what could put us in harm's way right now, and you're telling us no because you want to help have some redemption for this someone we don't even know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Tyler,
here to say you either tell us the full truth or you leave the body alone.
for my sake, can you remind me of the timeline of when Vecna came back? About how long has this religion been from?
Been about a year, so it's
That's-
it's been rumblings. You know what I mean? Very few people outwardly wear the holy symbol of Vecna.
Right. Okay. We need to. I mean, yes. Vecna is Vecna is definitely one of my bigger concerns, especially. I mean, you've seen how quickly it's picked up. He's not in anybody's best interest. Surely, Hasdrith, you of all people should understand how worship of a deity works. If we could pull any amount of servitude from Vecna, we weaken him. Especially with how underground these clerics are. The fact that she was bold enough to wear his symbol outright means we did a great service if we can pull her from his service.
So, what? I understand. I understand it is important, possibly to do that, but I don't understand why you're being so cagey and why you're so.
Because there are very few things in life that scare me. Vecna is one of them.
So we can't search the body?
If you were...
Have you had to lie about this because...
If you were... Okay, let's put your spirit in her shoes. If you were to help them, or we were to help you in death, and we immediately looted your body, would that be helpful? Or would you rather be ceremoniously granted? Yes, she had to die. There's nothing. I mean, between our alliance was with Haleth, that was well established. Her goals were it's better left. That she is not able to find the eye. However, once we have squashed that, there's no sense in looting a bot. I mean, we are still in a noble deed. Why ruin it with plundering and pilfering? There may be hope for her yet. Just trying to pull her away from Vecna's hold.
All right, I can go along with it, but you do have me a little on edge from this.
I mean that's fine. I've never expressed I've never expressed my main reason for coming into the Undermountain, and that is to eliminate servants of Vecna.
Cool, we eliminated one, but also don't be weird and cagey around the body. That's
the body.
A lot of things.
The
I'd
body.
rather just set it on fire and move on.
When we get surface topside, I'm going to take it to the Temple of Lyra and let their priests and priestesses give her a proper burial.
Alrighty.
Alright.
And Hasdrith will just kind of stick back and kind of look at all the surroundings, just kind of thinking deep in thought about the situation.
Yeah, it's a pretty nicely furnished room, not very dusty. It's got some working candelabras in the corners, a full course meal on the table over there. Even like some lovely bowls of tres leches just sitting around. And there are a couple bookshelves and cabinets, but they seem to be mostly empty, as if Midna hadn't had time to stock them or anything like that.
Gotcha.
All right, but I mean, assuming it's unopposed, Durden will put Midna's body in the fucking portable hole. Cool.
I mean, we're not
Yeah.
happy about it, but it's like...
Right.
I'm gonna follow him all the way to that body being dropped off, because that's fucking weird.
Yeah, I
Out of
just-
character, that's not what's happening.
Of course.
Straight up.
Of course.
Durden has definitely dug himself in pretty deep.
Yeah, he's...
And now Isaac's freaking out because next time we meet, Durden has to lie to Manshun.
I love playing video games with you, or fucking tabletop games with you guys. This is
I mean,
great.
it's definitely an interesting angle, but I'll be rolling up straight up Shrek just in case.
Might be needing him depending on how things roll out.
This is a good time. This is a good time you guys just present me with.
The one fucking time Brandon's not here.
I know, and that's I felt bad, but also I was like, oh shit, this is a good Durden moment. But well, I think I know what I'll do about that. But yeah, and I will say that as you guys turn about to leave, a little something happens. Perfectly sized for this little hallway, drops down a painting that a painting frame, right? Which appears to be pitch black, but then slowly an image is burned onto it, and you see the familiar, the lovely mug of one Mr. Hallister Blackcloak depicted on the painting, and he says, "Oh, Gale, that was a wonderful nap. Where were we? Welcome back to the... Oh, of course! Clap, clap." And he claps, and a bunch of eyeballs start appearing on the ceiling, on the walls, on the floors, on this lovely, roast pig that's on the table, just an eyeball pops out of its butt. He says, "Okay, we're back on schedule, and we have to make up for lost time! Oh, and I see you've gone and got into the second level, and I missed the start of the second level! Well, that's not good at all. That's not good at all, is it? Well...
Do you want to recap? We can just walk you through it real quick.
No.
Was that this motherfucker's a body snatcher, and he's not. I don't
Durden's
trust him.
being really cagey, and we hate it.
That sounds hilarious, but I have a much better idea. You see Aisling appear out of nowhere, in which you only just noticed that she wasn't with you. She kind of plops into a chair, kind of confused, and he says, "We're going to play a little game." And that is where we will end tonight, and next time we pick up, we can get into Hallister's little game.
Okay.
Good job. That was...
God fucking damn it, dude.
Ah, man. I love what happens in this. Did we lose Abe?
We lost Abe.
No, Abe's dead. I can't believe it. No.
He said if he disconnects, don't worry, because it's been storming.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but fucking cool. That we got a lot more into that than I was expecting. Because the entire level 2 is really weird because the Goblin Bazaar is there and it's the crux of two separate halves of the dungeon. So it's kind of whoopsie doodle. They take this one path, they'll get straight to Midna. Oh well. But yeah, possible fucking Eye of Vecna. You're welcome. There's a present for you.
You can't give us both pieces, Tyler. Tyler, you can't do this.
What are you talking about? One of them's owned by Vecna. You guys aren't Walker
Tyler,
anymore.
You can't do
To be
this.
fair, Vecna already has the hands.
Yeah.
When we introduce the two pieces to the world, it becomes real. You can't do this.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to Brandon about that one. I was planning on cutting it off at a different point, and you guys made a beeline right for Midna's room, and I was like, shit, I gotta think fast.
Oh yeah, no, for like the last hour, I've just been waiting for it to end.
Oh, come on, man, jeez.
Before it
Now,
was just a
not,
meme.
now not only do I have to lie to you guys, I have to lie to Manshun, and I have to maintain this like Vecna Avenger like lie that I just made up on the spot. Oh, fuck me.
I love how our characters evolve over time. This is fun.
You did this. You did this.
I know. I like it. It's just now the real question is if Isaac can keep his lies straight.
Oh god. Whenever it's like Haleth and Midna is a thing that's written into the module by default, but like the Vecna thing is totally 100% Tyler original. And so whenever like I was like, oh my fucking god, there we go. It's a whole fucking party teaser thing. I was very happy whenever that came to light. That was a fun idea. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this being a point of contention to come. This be a fun thing to do. I think that's a fun part of like party tension. I'm a fan. All right, I am going to hop off. I will be
I'm
on
gonna get going.
the Facebook. I know Emily is tired. Thank you guys for playing. I hope y'all had fun. We'll keep on working on getting stuff like more worked out on the technical side. And yeah.
All right, I'll see you later, man.
All right, lads. Y'all take care.
Bye.
See ya.